Welcome to Let's Make People Smile. Let's smile together, my lovelies.
It's been too long. I'm so sorry, but we are back in gear with more anime talk. Random hiatus on this series, I did not mean it, but here we are with more anime talk. And also, I changed up my setting because, of course it would make sense to have, anime in the background when I talk about anime. My whole DVD shelf of anime. Which reminds me, I need to get the newer version of Sergeant Frog Blu-ray and also Interspecies Reviewer. But that's a different day. Hello lovelies, welcome back to an Anime Talk episode, a series in which I talk about my first impressions about an anime, which is old or new, good or bad, and today we're going to be talking about something wholesome. It is Spy X Family, or Spy Family, if we're going to be doing the Hunter X Hunter thing. Who cares? It's a really freaking good anime. So the whole premise of Spy X Family, or Spy Family, I'm going to call it Spy X Family because I just like saying the X because I'm just extra like that. So basically the whole premise is we have our main protagonist, which his code name, which I'll be calling him, is Twilight. He is a professional spy and he's actually put onto this mission to actually start a family so that way two different sides can be at peace and not basically cause the end of the world or a war or something like that. First adopts a daughter and her name's Aya, but the big important thing about her is she's not an ordinary child. She is actually a telepathic, so she can basically read everyone's minds and just instantly know that Twilight is a spy. She's like, oh my god, I love spies, it's my favorite television show. And then later on in episode 2, he's like, oh shoot, we have to have both parents for this whole entry exam thing. I need to get a wife. And so we have our secondary character, and her code name is Thorn Princess. She is an assassin. She is what I would say she's a bimbo, but a kind-hearted, sweet, gentle bimbo. I love all the characters so far. And basically it's just trying to act as normal as possible while everyone's keeping secrets about one another, even though Anya knows basically everything. She knows that her father is a spy and she knows that her mom is an assassin. Oh, the shenanigans that this makes the family go through and try to act normal. It is just downright wholesome. This whole series has kind of been on my radar for a good bit. I've actually gotten recommendations to check it out. And while I was very slow to not read the manga, though, after third episode of Spy X Family, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna order the first 4 volumes of the series because I don't know, I've missed something this wholesome and such high quality at the same time. They don't kid around when it comes to the really cool action sequence in this anime. It's by, I believe it's a cross between, what are the companies? I know it's Cloverworks, and I think it's Wit Studio. I could be 100% wrong, but I think it's those studios that are colliding to make Spy X Family, and the quality is so freaking good. First of all, I love the opening. Let's talk about the opening for a little bit. From what I can get from the opening, it's kind of the perspective of Anya when it's these colorful, whimsical looking, childlike illustrations, and then it goes hardcore, super shots when it goes to the parents. I'm just I love that contrast. And also, the ending in episode 3, the new ending is so wholesome. I loved the little dance that they did at the end of it. I was like, god dang, this is so wholesome. And I always have in the back of my mind, I'm yes, they're doing this for a goal in mind, but not the goal of actually being in a family or being in a marriage or something. In the back of my mind, I'm please let them fall in love and be together and raise a cute child who just loves peanuts. And you also gotta wonder yourself too, it's how long is it until they all catch up onto one another's backstory? It's oh, you're a spy, oh, you kill people, oh, you can read my mind. But I'm wondering if we're gonna get to that point where all of everyone's secrets are revealed, and then with all those secrets revealed, it's gonna be very beneficial for the whole entire family, because Anya, she likes spy stuff. She wants to experience that spy stuff. I mean, she kind of tried to do that in episode 1, messing with Twilight's equipment, and it's just oh shoot, I actually did call the secret headquarters, they actually know our location, shoot. And I don't know, it's just it's really interesting how these characters kind of collide with each other. I still do think that Thorn Princess, I think she still needs a little bit more development, and of course it's just only 3 episodes, but I think with more episodes coming out, there's going to be more development when it comes to these characters. And I'm really especially curious about Twilight's backstory, because they heavily hinted that on episode 1, where he's in the middle of this empty, destroyed street, and he's just crying. I'm this is gonna be sad. I know this is gonna be upsetting, and I'm so ready for tragedy, so I can also cry. I love tears. Also, can we appreciate the Power family just by how goddamn gorgeous both of those characters are? Twilight, when he came up with that freaking white t-shirt, I'm like, whoa. I don't have a daddy kink, but daddy. And then freaking third princess coming up when she's like first killing people, I'm like, mommy. And then when Anya's just being like a sweet innocent child, I'm like, baby, she is Babby. I love her so much. The voice acting is really well done. I also really like the very saxophone blues type of jazz music that plays in the background. I'm like, this is so well fitting, and I love it to death because I feel like jazz is such kind of like an underrated genre nowadays. So like hearing it, I'm like, people remember what jazz is, thank God. And I miss it so much, and it like works so perfectly. And like I said before, the action choreography is like freaking amazing, and my goodness, who can forget such a memorable proposal scene in episode 2? Get you a man who will take a ring off a grenade, throw it to defeat some dudes, and then say the vows to you. It's like the best sort of confession. I know it's part of the mission, I know, but part of me is like, they need to actually get together. And there's like some hints of them flirting with each other. I mean, Anya's like, bruh, you guys are flirting with each other. They're like, no, it's ridiculous. I would never flirt with my husband. It's like, I know, it's fake. But with the context of everything, it makes it really funny. So I highly recommend Spy X Family. I think it's a holler and a hoot. And I really don't get why the heck some people on the internet are making it weird. Don't be weird about Spy Family. It's like an innocent, like, kind of like adventure-esque sort of like, it's literally like one of the most weirdly, strangely most innocent shows like this season. And then people online are making a big deal out of it. Don't be creepy, don't be weird. You know the post, you know that one TikTok that's been going around. You don't know what a healthy family is. Anyways, you can watch Spy X Family, Spy X Family. I keep flip-flopping, but that's okay. You can watch all of that on Crunchyroll, that's what I usually do. And honestly, I don't think I really have that much to say other than I'm really hyped. And I'm gonna be reading the first 4 volumes because I'm like, shoot, I really want more. Because it's like one of those like first series and like, how are the characters gonna like develop? Like how is their relationship going to evolve? Like, is it just going to evolve normally, like in a normal like household? Or is it just gonna like evolve knowing that maybe slowly their secrets start like seeping out? And like things get like revealed and stuff. And I want Anya to know that we love her no matter what, she's not as telepathic or not. It's so sad. I'm like, I wish you could tell. It's just like, I wish. But then, see, that makes me wonder if Aya's gonna be like the one being like, I knew! like a big like dramatic like reveal that they somehow realize she's a telepath, and then they're like, shoot, she knows, and then they're just all like come out and like spill the beans and stuff. I don't know. I'm really hyped to see what's like up next. And like the next episode, it's like Anya like finally going to school, and from the little pieces from like the trailer, there's gonna be like big new characters introduced, and I'm really excited. Anya gets to make a friend. I hope she makes friends. She needs all the friends because she's just so precious. I love her. She's a good kid character. I cannot get over how good of a kid character Anya is. Because I've seen kid characters in anime. I'm glad she's actually just a kid. Like, the best sort of portrayal of a child character in a while. Like, I like Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, but with, I forgot the kid dragon's name. Like, she's close enough to being like defined as like a kid character. There are some questionable scenes, but that's like the closest I can think of when it comes to like an actual like kid character who's like pretty darn young. And like Anya's like my favorite. I love it. Oh, let me know what you lovelies think about Spy X Family in the comment section below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you have theories about stuff if you're just an anime watcher? Because, you know, there's gonna be people who are just getting into it when coming from the manga to just see everything just animated. And also, I want you lovelies to let me know what anime I should check out next, whether it be old or new, good or bad. I want to be able to do this series more often than I used to do. Maybe not like a weekly thing, maybe like a 2-weekly thing, I don't know. I was thinking about the next anime talk being like Lovely Complex, because I've just been like randomly watching it. I'm like, why is this just like Shoujo One Piece? Why does it look like this? So anyways, I don't know, let me know what kind of anime I should check in the comment section below, whether it's like currently airing or stuff that's like way long overdone. So yeah, thank you so much, my lovelies, for watching, and I will see you when whatever I put out on my channel. It's basically anything at this point. Also, what do you think of my background? Let me know if you like this new setting, because you get to see all my anime DVDs. I like how I'm not gravitation. Well, gravitation is the big one that's in like the frame, but also the big Italia DVD set. Like Here Dream My Hero. I have good taste. There's Kaiba. Kaiba's like one of my favorite, even though like Trigun's like down here. Trigun's like my actual favorite anime of all time. Anyways, goodbye. Peace, my lovelies.